Welcome, Taurus. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot, getting ready to do your full moon in Leo reading. The wolf moon will occur on the 25th of January, and it is going to be highlighting the area of your chart that has to do with your home, your domestic environment, your family. It's also opposing the sun, which is in Aquarius. That's the definition of a full moon. But the sun has recently joined with Pluto in the very early degrees. So this is having an impact on your life's work, your social position, the changes that may be occurring in that area of your life as well. I've laid out the African and the Crow Tarot in the present, past, and future reading. I'll use 3 oracle decks along the way. And I want to welcome all of you new and familiar. Let you know that I'm doing personal readings, and all the information for that is in the description box below, in addition to a free reading that I give away every month based on comments and donations. And thank all of you who are participating in this. It is greatly helping my channel and me to continue to do something I love doing. But to all of you, I thank you for the support that you offer me. Your presence being here is the main thing. So let's get started, Taurus, with your overall energy for this full moon, the Death card. The Death card is a card about your renewal, your rebirth, and particularly in the beginning, as I described, the way in which your position in the community, the effort you make at work or at your job is changing, is what is most profoundly affecting your home through a renewal, a change. Whatever you've been doing is likely to be significantly altered over the next year, I would say, since Pluto is going to be moving through the early degrees of Aquarius for the first until the fall of this year. For 1 month, in mid-October to mid-November, it will return back to this last degree of Capricorn before moving permanently into Aquarius for the next 20 years. So whatever changes you are in previewing, changes that you may have worked very long and hard to make, are going to be materialized perhaps in unexpected ways over this next 20 years, 21 years. So this is going to have a big impact on your home life in January in particular. In the present, we have the Justice card. In the past, we have the Hierophant, and in the future, the Page of Wands. This is really a momentous time for you right now, Taurus, as you are really balancing out efforts made over a long period of time. And that is part of what you are balancing and figuring out with regards to this change in your employment or your social position, whatever that is. You can be changing from a parent to a grandparent, from an employee to a retiree. You may be changing the kind of work you do, moving from your own business to a larger organization. These are just some examples of the kind of significant shift that you are negotiating right now. You're balancing, you're looking at what you have earned, what you are deserving of, and you're quantifying that. You're balancing that out so that it has the most beneficial impact on your savings, on your resources, on your foundation. You have already made a huge commitment to growing through any changes that occur in your life. You're in a position perhaps where you can take what you've learned, and share this with others in some way. You can support others as a mentor, as a parent, as a colleague, as a retiree, as a volunteer. There are many ways that you can share what you've learned or support others along a path that you've committed to, you've been successful at. And this is not just about your work. This is any endeavor, any habit or hobby that you have found success in. This is something that is also a potential great wealth of continual learning for you. As those of you that do teach, that are students, you know, and all of us are in some or many aspects of our life. As you teach, you learn. And this is you're committing to the ongoing process of learning, which is what is benefiting you through this rebirth you're experiencing, through this significant and fundamental change that is occurring in your life. You are opening as a result to this commitment you've made and all of this consideration you're undergoing regarding how this change is impacting you. You are totally open to a new way of doing things. This is a new lifestyle, if you will, a new opportunity to grow and expand. You're happily returning to the state of a beginner, realizing that this new path is a fresh start, is about all the opportunities to learn about this new path, this change that you are embracing, that you are heralding. In many ways, this change is renewing your physical energy. It is inspiring you. You may be considering educational programs, travel plans, doing things that inspire you, inspire your growth, and satisfy you in a way that maybe never seemed possible in the past. I'm going to pull a Soul's Journey card right now, Taurus, and to ask if this reading is resonating for you, to like this video, share it with others, comment below, and certainly subscribe to my channel, as I'm sure you know that all of your subscriptions, likes, shares, and comments help Pacific Tarot bloom. And I pulled the card Growth. I want to expand my consciousness and awareness. And that is a beautiful confirmation of the energy of this intense and beautiful time of the wolf moon. And I'm also pulling a Flora and Fauna of Africa for a little help from the ancestors. And I pulled the secretary bird. And the plant associated with that is the Mayflower. And the key words are confidence in decisions. Appreciate and nurture healthy bonds. Know when to detach and stand on your own. Take pride in yourself and what you do. I love this. You have absolutely earned this as you are moving forward and settling all of the various accounts and decisions that need to be settled as you make this big shift. The Justice card in your present is clarified by the Moon and the Seven of Pentacles. Well, certainly this rebirth is requiring you to reassess your resources, the investments you've made, the way that it may be necessary to shift your investments, and maximize your rewards, your benefits, the returns on your efforts, your money. There's a greater resource that you are opening up to. You've gained a lot of courage along the pathway that you have committed yourself to. And through that, you have gained the courage to open up to some of the more mysterious aspects of your behavior, your history, your experience, so that you now have the courage or the interest to pursue those invisible allies and supporters that are out there. You may be reevaluating your history, your home, in a way that lets you see unknown or unfamiliar support where you may not have seen support in the past. This is also to let you know that your ancestors are your guides, that relatives, people in your family that maybe were invisible to you, relatives that have passed, are there cheering you on. They're part of the gateway of your success, and they are there to help you. You must ask for that help, and I think you're recognizing opportunities now to not only ask for, but to allow support, to receive support and love in your life. That this supports you in all kinds of ways as you cultivate your meditation, your prayer practice. This is the courage with which you face your shadows, your dreams, those unfamiliar allies or guides in your life. Perhaps keeping a dream journal, perhaps journaling as a new kind of practice that helps you to continually evaluate the opportunities that you have. The Hierophant in the past is clarified by the Six of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. You've been working really hard for a while at balancing your relationships. You've really been looking at the exchange of energy at every level. This is how you receive money, how you make effort. This is about your paycheck, as well as the way that you invest what you receive. This is how your relationships reflect your desire to take care of others, and for your ability to step back and allow yourself to be cared for, to receive the love that you have earned, that you're deserving of. This may be hard for you because there have been many challenges on the road that you're on. And one of them at this point is really opening up your heart to the support and love you have. You are valued. You are enjoyed. You are gifted. Your love for who you are, as well as for your phenomenal gifts that you bring to any situation. And this is something that you've really been working at. You've really been looking very realistically, practically at how you can build things on an equitable basis with others, how your relationships can balance your effort in and with an expectation of return. This is based on real knowledge of who you are, the way you are. You're a gift giver, you're a lover, and how you're tempering that with your effort and your connection with those that are reciprocal with your energy. In the future, the Page of Wands is clarified by the World card and the Seven of Swords. You're definitely completing an entire cycle, an entire journey. You are experiencing the rewards and benefits, the recognition of the journey that you are completing, the achievement you've mounted. This is you having accomplished something and being seen for that accomplishment. One of the things you are also gauging a much stronger relationship is those who have opposed you for whatever reasons. All those who, in many cases, were jealous, who undermined you, who didn't give you the credit for your efforts or the work that you've done, who may have criticized you or laughed at you or not helped you when you asked for help. You've now learned that being successful, being accomplished, being loving, bringing love into the world, being helpful is maligned by some. There are haters. There are some who resent what seems easy that you do. Your generosity of spirit is something that comes natural to you. And others that don't have that ability may be resentful of that, may have blocked you in ways that have harmed you in the past because of your sensitivity, because of your own self-doubt. You allowed these blocks to stop you from what you wanted to do. You may have resigned yourself to being seen a certain way as a negative thing rather than picking your battles, knowing that anytime you work to accomplish anything, there's always going to be obstacles to that. That's a part of the deal. It never gets easy. And this is perhaps a misconception that you're actually facing and recognizing it for what it is. Every success, there's always a challenge. There are always people that resent that. There are always people that are envious or jealous of what you have, as modest as it may be to you. That's no longer stopping you or causing you undue concern. You're really putting that in perspective. You're no longer pouring your passion into the what am I doing wrong questions, and that is releasing you to enjoy the rewards that you've earned, for you to dig into this rebirth, this transformation in your life with joy, with excitement and enthusiasm for all the things you're going to get to do, all the ways you can grow. I'm going to finish up this reading, Taurus, with a language of flowers. And yeah, the cards are really talking to me today. And I pulled the Peruvian lily, and the key word is strength. More effort will get you what you want. And that's what we want. Thank you so much, Taurus, for this beautiful reading. Until next time, Namaste.